Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Miss McKeever Attempts to Teach Excel. What we're going to do today is we're going to begin by opening up eTry12, which should be on the Moodle page for this class. When you open up eTry12, the first thing you're going to do is go ahead and rename the file. So we're going to go over here to Save As, and we're going to save as eTry12 underscore your name underscore Nick. Beautiful. And then save it somewhere that you want to save it, particularly in your computer education folder. Right down here. Beautiful place for it. Alright, once you've done that, we are ready to go. And what we're actually going to do today is work on creating Excel tables and what to do with them. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add the headers to our page. So I want you to go back and remember to insert header and footer. Over here on the left side, we're going to go ahead and put our name. So I'm going to type in McKeever. If you haven't guessed, it's actually my name. In the middle, we're going to put whatever the date is. We're going to go up here and insert the date code. And over here, we're going to insert the page number code so we can see exactly where we're at all times. Once you are done with that, click back down here and just click somewhere in the data. Let's go with, say, B7, because I like chocolate. Chocolate's cool. We're going to go from here. We're going to go up here to Insert. And we're going to go to Table. And what you see here is a little dialog box that's going to open up. This dialog box has already chosen all of the information in our table for us because it's really awesome that way. So we're going to go ahead and hit OK. And we have a table. Isn't this beautiful? It's got everything organized. It's wonderful. It's neat. Alright, so now that we have our beautiful table, let's make our table look a little different. So we can go up here to Table Styles. And if you click down here to More, it's going to give us a bunch of different options to choose from. Today, I'm kind of feeling like, let's go with a little bit of black on gray. I'm feeling that's the color choice for the day. So let's go ahead and select this. Once we are done with this, we're going to go back to F5. And this is going to be right outside here. And what's really neat with tables is that Microsoft Excel will auto-adjust tables for us. It will do everything we want for us really, really quickly. So if we want to add an equation to this, say we wanted to add together a few different columns, we can do this. So we're going to make these brackets right here, and we're going to type in gallons run 1. Close our bracket. Let's add it to gallons run 2. And close our bracket. And then let's add that to gallons run 3. And close our bracket. We hit enter. Guess what? We have an entirely new column to our data table. Isn't this the coolest thing you've ever seen in your entire life? It really probably should be, and if it hasn't, you've probably lived an extraordinary life. Alright, now that being said, there's a much easier way to do this, so we're going to cut it out really quick. So I want you to go and hit Control-Z 3 times, and everything's cleared out. Shocker. Alright, so right here in F5, we're going to actually go up here to AutoSum. We're going to hit Sum. We're going to hit it in there. We're going to hit Enter, and boom, everything's done so simple. Because you guys remember this from last class. You're that brilliant. Love it. It's fantastic. Once we are done with that, we also have a really cool option here too. So we're going to go down here, and we are going to create a total row. And it's going to be awesome. So to create this total row, it's going to be really entertaining. We actually can click anywhere on here, and if we go over to our Table Tools Design right over here, there's actually a row right there we can click on, and boom, we have a totals row. Isn't this awesome? And since this is our totals row, we should probably make this one, which is the sum of everything, also our totals. We're going to make this gallons total. And then we're going to make sure it's a nice, beautiful size for it. Isn't that wonderful? Now down here, we have our total row. Life is great, life is wonderful, but we can do other stuff to this. So we're going to go over here, and if you see this little drop-down menu you see right here, you can change this to anything you want and all the basic functions we have out there. So let's make it our averages. So we're going to go over here and click average, and it will auto-calculate our averages of all of our gallons total. And since it's no longer total over here, we're going to go over here and change this to average. Whoop. Yeah, let's just go ahead and delete all of that and make it, just type in average. Bada bing, bada boom. We have everything done. Isn't that beautiful? I think so. Alright, so let's do some more. We've done this. We have our averages. What if we want to do averages for all of these? That's really simple. You guys remember how to do that last time. You hit enter, type in average, parentheses, and we select our data and we're good to go. Whoop. And you'll notice when you actually select everything in the column, it'll rename it to gallons run 3. Hit enter and boom, we have all of it. Now there's a lot of different ways you can go about adding all these in, but I'm just going to go ahead and copy them over using the drop fill method. But that is a lot, and I mean a lot, of decimal points. So we're going to try to change some of those decimal points real quick. So we're going to select these 4. And if you remember, we can go back to our home tab here, and we can choose how we want our numbers to look. So we're going to choose number right here. And it's going to bring it down to 2 decimal points. That's still too many. And if you go right up here, we can actually add less decimal points. We can cut back, we're down to 1. Cut back again, we're down to 0. Those are pretty numbers. That's how I like to do it. Bada bing. Alright, before we go any farther, we have created our beautiful table. Now I'm going to show you guys how to filter the data in the table and change it if you feel like you want to make it a little bit more organized. So right here we have a drop down fill for this base column here. I want you to select that. And we're actually going to have it sort from A to Z for us, so it automatically sorts all of our chocolates, our others, then our vanillas together, and life is beautiful. Now if you wanted to be really cool, you could actually sort it even more than that. So we're going to go ahead and do that because we can. So we're going to go up here to data and we're going to sort right here. You're going to select, oh, sorry about that. We got to have our cell somewhere in our range selected. And you can go over here and go to add level. And when you add level, it is going to sort by base first. So it's going to get our chocolates and our vanillas together. And then after that, it's going to sort by flavor. From there, we're going to make it sort by Z to A because we can, and why not? Because we're cool that way. So we're going to have it do that. So now we can look at it. Our vanillas are going backwards. Our chocolates are still at the top. It's really like the perfect situation for everything. Because we're, again, really just that cool at everything we do. Alright, so say we just wanted to look at our chocolates. We don't actually like vanilla or anything else here. So what we can actually do is delete everything else off of here. If you go back down to our drop menu right here for base, all of these have been selected. Well, what if we don't want to do that? So we're going to unselect all of them and just choose our chocolate one. And from there, if you look at it, boom, all that's left is chocolate because chocolate's cooler than everything else. Also, all of our averages changed to reflect how awesome chocolate is. It has completely eliminated all the data. That is amazing. You don't have to do any additional work. You don't have to delete anything. It's all there. And if you ever wanted to come back, all you have to do is unselect chocolate, go back to select all, and then boom, it's all back. There's even an easier way to do this. You can go over here and you can clear your filters that you have created. It makes it the perfect situation to do your work, and then go back and undo any changes you've already made. After you've done that, I want you to save this, finish it, and then drop it off from the Moodle Dropbox on the class webpage, and you are good to go. Have a great day. Adios. Till next time.